course, Kentucky is no stranger to flooding. With the Texas disaster, people are on high alert. And here's how you can be more prepared in case of flash floods. First, have an emergency kit. The storm in Texas happened at 3 and 4 in the morning, so flashlights became life-saving. Pack food, water, flashlights, batteries, and extra medications you need. Plus, a whistle in case you get separated or stuck. Phone should not be your only form of communication. Invest in a NOAA radio and have a good understanding of what each alert means. We get quite a few of these here in Kentucky, as Mallory always tells us. Here's a quick rundown. Flood watch, that's hazardous weather as possible, be prepared. Flood advisory, flooding is expected to be inconvenient but not necessarily dangerous, be aware. Flood warning, hazardous weather is imminent or already happening, take action. Flash flood warning, flooding is imminent or already happening and the flood is especially sudden or violent. You might only have seconds to find higher ground. And flash flood emergency, there's a severe threat to human life and catastrophic damage is about to happen. Well, while financial experts say households can't fully prepare for the unthinkable, they can take some steps to help ease the burden after. Karen Caifa is in Washington with a look.
Natural disasters can strike quickly, but experts say preparing a checklist of financial safeguards can happen right now.
Don't look at it as something that you create if something happens. Create it so that way you know when something happens, you're prepared.
Rulon Washington of Wells Fargo Home Mortgage has navigated multiple hurricane seasons in Florida. He says households can protectively map out plans for worst-case scenarios.
It's okay to call your mortgage company. It's okay to call your insurance company and inquire. Don't be afraid because they are your financial partner.
Kate Bolger of consumer credit counseling nonprofit Money Management International says households should regularly review insurance coverage for regionally specific things like floods and wildfires.
The last thing you want is to have a disaster happen and then get surprised when your coverage isn't what you thought it was.
After a disaster, Bolger says communication with lenders and creditors remains key.
Calling your creditors right away, letting them know you've been in a disaster, that lets them give you some grace, give you some flexibility in payments so that you can kind of get through that critical first period.
And even in a disaster's chaotic aftermath, Washington says to remain vigilant against bad actors.
The awareness and being vigilant around any scams or scammers looking to take advantage of your situation should be something to add to that preparation as you're guiding your family through a natural disaster.